Hey guys, it's the Cello Guru. I'm coming to you from Alameda Point, California, where it's a beautiful day outside. And I would like to talk to you today about your vibrato. We're going to talk about taming your vibrato, okay? Because I know that when you start to do vibrato, you think that if you just give your hand a shake, that's a good way to start, and whatever comes out is going to be your vibrato. But as we play a little more, we realize that we can make our vibrato sound different at different times in different pieces. So we can have a really wide and slow vibrato. We can have a really wide and faster vibrato, which is wild. And you can have smaller vibratos. So today I'd like to give you an exercise to work on your vibrato. You want to try and make it smooth and not jerky. You know, you want to make it smooth, you want to make it connected, you want to try and make it even, you want to relax into it, you don't want to tense up. So those are some of the things. We're going to do an exercise. We're going to put the metronome on quarter note equals 60. Yeah. And we're going to be playing half notes and then quarter notes and then eighth notes. We're going to be measuring our vibrato. So I'm going to play 16th note vibrato shakes. I know it's kind of funny, but so that's a quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our vibrato shakes are going to be 4 per quarter note, right? It's going to be ya, 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 ya. Or a way to think of it is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... I'm going to start with half notes. So 1E and a 2E and a... That'll be the half notes. And then I'll change notes. And then I'm going to do quarter notes and then I'm going to do eighth notes, okay? So you can see what I'm talking about. So here we go. Ready? Go. 1, 2... quarters, okay, which will be 4 shakes. Ready, go. The eighth notes just now, which was 2 shakes per bow change, right? So we try to make it even, we try to make it wide, and we try to measure it like that. And then you want to evaluate, okay? Which finger worked best for you? Get curious about that finger. So for me, I like my third finger. It seems to be really smooth. And my first finger wasn't, so I'm going to evaluate where my elbow is. Why does that one feel better than the first finger? And I'm realizing that my elbow is down on third finger, and first finger I was tending to put it up, so I'm going to try it down just like third finger. Feels a little more like third finger, and it's a little more even and more comfortable than it was. So just get curious about your fingers and see what angles are happening that make one finger more comfortable than another finger, okay? And now we're going to do it a little bit faster, okay? So I was doing 16th notes, now I'm going to do sextuplets on each quarter note. So each of those is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, okay? Here's how that's going to sound. Ready, go. Half note. will go faster. It's kind of counterintuitive, but it's very interesting. You need to let it go wide. You need to pin your finger and then just let it go like it's a super ball. Throw it on the ground and it just bounces, and you let it go. Okay, so there's that. And then again, we're going to evaluate. Did we make our vibrato pronounced? Was it even? Was it smooth flowing? Which finger was the best? Get curious about that. You want to emulate that finger that wins the award for the best vibrato for you. Okay, so were you able to control it? The more control you have, the more you can choose what kind of vibrato you want to use on a particular passage. So for example, if I'm playing solo Bach, I'm going to use a limited amount of small vibrato, maybe like, wait, I gotta turn this off. I don't need that for this. Okay, so if I'm playing solo Bach, I'm going to use a really small vibrato that's fast and limited. That's not really wide or big, okay? If I have something like the Luligavat, I'm going to use a tight and fast vibrato on that. So something like, it's going to be tight and it's going to be fast, okay? Now, I can do something like Humoresque by Dvorak, and in the midsection, I'm going to use a wide and fast vibrato. It's like a crazy romantic melody. So it's going to sound like this. And then when I have a really singing melody that I really want it to sing, and it's really very romantic and a little bit slower, like the Brahms C major trio, it's like my favorite melody ever, and it's great for practicing vibrato. I'm going to try and do a wide and slow vibrato on that. Something like that. Yeah, so you can practice your vibrato on different pieces sounding different ways, but just start by measuring it with a metronome, okay? That should help you. It's really kind of interesting. It's a whole study. Like, what do you want to sound like? You're developing your own unique sound. It's your creative, unique sound that only you has. So it's up to you, cellists. What do you want to sound like? Okay, guys, hopefully that's helpful. I will see you on the next video. Bye.